It's a Wednesday hump day on Colorado and Company. I'm so grateful you're spending it with me. I am an art history major. My mama was an art teacher for years, and in my opinion, the world needs art and artists now more than ever. But good art doesn't have to be pricey, and the Affordable Arts Festival is one of my favorites and the most highly anticipated event every year. With me, Jim DeLutz. Hello. DeLutz. We just talked about this. DeLutz.
All that practice.
I know, and I messed it up. Okay, you are the director of the festival.
Yes.
So, Jim, for people who don't know, explain the Affordable Arts Festival. What is it?
Well, we have actually 160 artists there, and from around the country and locally. And everything they have to sell is $150 or less.
I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, this is a fundraiser. This happens down at Arapahoe Community College in Littleton, and proceeds from the ticket sales go to the school for scholarships.
Thank God.
We've raised $360,000 in the last 14 years, so we're going to go over 400 this year, I'm sure.
Bravo.
And so the artists are the draw. They show up to sell their work, and this is work that was more than that.
I would assume.
You know, some of the samples you'll see today. Our biggest discount this year is an $8,500 original painting, and it'll be $150.
It just makes art accessible too.
Yes.
That's what I think. Sometimes you think it's so elitist, you know, and this is like, I can go and buy original art, which is so rare. Now, this event is nationally recognized. I've heard about it in DC as well. What do you feel about being like known throughout the country?
Well, that's nice. That's what we're
Yes,
hoping for. And we do have people that fly in for the show because even paying for the plane and the shipping of the pieces, they still come out ahead.
Right.
And so, yeah, we're ranked number 2 right now in the country. We were number 1 recently, but in the past 5 years, we've never been any higher than 4. So we've stayed in the top 4 for 5 straight years.
Unbelievable. You're going to get to 1 again. I know.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's going to be fun this year.
Amazing. Okay, so let's say, what kind of art, let's say, can we see when we're there? And show us a little bit of what you got here.
Well, the art is the same art, an artist that you see when you go to the other art shows in the area. It's, as I said, we have anything from painting to sculpture, jewelry, glass, fiber, you know, of course, paintings, lots and lots of paintings.
Yeah, mixed media.
And mixed media, too. Yeah, so everything you've seen at the other shows, only this time now you don't have to be afraid that you'll bump into it and break it.
Exactly. Like, you're like, oh, God, but you still have to be careful.
If you bump into it, 150 at the most is what it's going to be.
And people, like, line up, is that right?
They do. They start lining up around 5 a.m., and the gates open at 9. And there's a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. And for those people who don't make the early one, a lot of the artists at 11 o'clock, they've kept something hidden.
Is that right?
And they'll pull something out at 11. So when you're at the show and you hear the air horn go off at 11.
There's an air horn?
Yeah, that's me. I do the air horn at 9 also. It's my biggest job.
That's your favorite part.
Thing I'm looking for. But at that point, all the ones that are doing that have a little sign in their booth saying that they're doing the 11 o'clock.
Little Easter eggs.
Yeah. So people can, if that came late, can still get something.
God. That's me. I'll probably come late.
And real quick too. Everything is not 150. Some things are $25. Some things are $10. You know, so there's a wide range there. And some are even, you know, they'll be $300 and they'll bring it down to $125.
Unbelievable.
And you know, so don't assume that the whole place is filled.
150. This is brilliant. All right, show us some of the stuff you brought because it's bouncing off of our BAM here. Tell us what you brought.
Well, brought some different pieces. I brought a cheat sheet, so hang in with me.
Please do.
And so, you know, we have clay work. This is Nick Everett.
I love this piece.
This is a $500 piece, and it'll be $150.
Beautiful.
Right down here, this is Bruce White. He actually lives in Littleton, so he doesn't have to commute too far.
Nice.
And
nice and local.
You're right. And that was a $1,700 piece. That'll be $150.
Unbelievable.
I have a piece of jewelry here.
This is what I want.
Tish Collins from Palisade, and Tish, that's $350, and it'll be $150.
God, everybody's got to go and grab this. What about this guy?
This one's Barry McLaughlin. She lives in Crestone, and this one is $2,400 originally.
Wow.
And $150.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's 4 feet by 5 foot.
I mean, this is for you put that on a great wall. You've made a whole thing.
It's an original painting. That's not a print.
This is original.
Yeah.
And then I love this. You said it's a photograph, yes?
Yeah, it is a photograph. Hayden Boyle of Fort Collins. He and his climbing partners, they climb at night on mountains, and so they're there for the sunrise.
Oh my God.
And so Yeah, if you have vertigo, you can't go
No.
to their website because they have videos of them walking it in the
Night.
dark.
I mean, if you hit this where the sun comes in at the same time, that's stunning. What about this one?
And this is a painting by Liz Miller out of Erie, and this was 1895, and it'll be 150.
Very beautiful. This one is very cool.
And you know, we have a site on our website, affordableartsfestival.com. There is one page that is showing best deals.
Oh, wow.
So you can get a sample. There's only probably 70 of them on there out of the thousands.
But
that
still,
will be
you
at
get
the
like
show.
a-
But you will see, you know, the various things and the discounts. So you can also plot your course of, oh, I want to get to that booth earlier than
You got to map it
anybody else.
out. Yeah,
And
you got to
people do.
map it up.
People have this
Absolutely.
whole thing.
I love seeing you here. I'm so excited for the Affordable Arts Festival. Y'all, the Affordable Arts Festival is back at the Arapahoe Community College campus. As Jim said, it is August 30th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, go early because it's a mad dash for these gorgeous works of art. They are going for $150 or less, so it's not all $150 as he said. You can get a COCO discount on your tickets by entering promo code COCO at checkout for $1 off. That website, affordableartsfestival.com, is amazing because you get a little preview. Thank you for being here and for bringing this gorgeous art.